Hello, this is Susan. This screencast is to go over guidelines for your Week 9 paper. Week 9, you are doing paper number 4, Compare Contrast, Pre-Write, and Rough Draft. I have posted this on Moodle and made it visible to you now in case you wanted to get a head start and turn the work in prior to Sunday. I know Thanksgiving weekend's coming up, and you might want to be totally finished with schoolwork next week by Wednesday, so you have a nice relaxing holiday. So that's why I've put this up here. If it doesn't matter to you either way, and you just planned on doing the work during week 9 and turning it in that Sunday, that's fine too. I don't want you to feel rushed, but I'm just giving you some options. So let's go into this assignment. Pre-write and rough draft is week 9. I want you to understand that the compare contrast essay will be based on the topic that you picked for week 8. This week, you will use your Week 8 selected reading, in other words, either Mindset Business Leaders or Mindset Parenting, to write a compare-contrast pre-write outline and rough draft. So this is the Week 9 overview video. Let's start by going into the Compare Essay Guidelines handout. This explains the purpose. You will be showing how two things are alike, compare, or different, contrast. Depending on your topic, you may develop your essay comparing only, contrasting only, or both. Your length is 3 pages, and when we look at the outline samples, I specifically show you how to develop your paragraphing. In terms of structure, whichever topic you pick or whichever pattern, you will have a thesis paragraph. That paragraph has a job to do. It has 3 main tasks. You need to introduce your 2 subjects. You need to let the reader know if you are comparing only, contrast only, or both, and you should indicate what will be your points of comparison. Here is an example of a thesis statement, just a general thesis statement. This isn't tied into mindset. This is just a general thesis statement. I want to go into body of supporting points. In a compare-contrast essay, the author has 2 choices, 2 different organizational patterns. You will make a choice about which one you want to do. One is called subject by subject or point by point. Now, for this particular Writing 95 class, if you do the business article, if that's the article you've read and that's the paper you're going to be doing, you will do a subject by subject pattern. If you do the parenting article, if you have read that week 8, you will be doing a point by point pattern. Probably these 2 patterns don't mean a whole lot to you at this point in time. If you see right here, be sure to look at the sample outlines posted and follow their pattern. So let me show you the sample outlines in Moodle. Okay, I'm back in the Moodle site for week 9. You have your guidelines. I just overviewed that. You have another handout helping you use transition words. And then you have 2 sample outlines posted. And remember, you are only going to be selecting one of the 2. If you do parenting, let's look at that outline. This is the outline you will follow. It is a point by point pattern, and you would take important points of the parenting article and put them there. Those three important points are, the first point is success and failure parenting messages. And that article discusses two different approaches, fixed mindset parenting and growth mindset. So the first paragraph, you will be talking about success and failure parenting messages, and these points follow that article. The second paragraph, the point of comparison 2, would be process and growth parenting messages. There's a section in the article on that. Once again, you will start out in terms of the body of your paragraph. You will give details on fixed mindset parenting, and then you will give details on growth mindset parenting. Your third point of comparison is the topic from the article, how children learn and pass on the messages. You will give details first about fixed mindset parenting and secondly growth mindset parenting, and then you will do a conclusion. So that is for parenting. Let's look at business. Okay, I'm going down to number 4, clicking that. Mindset business article has to deal with subject by subject pattern. So this is what your paper would look like. You have two main subjects indicated in that article. One subject is all about fixed mindset business leaders. And the second subject is all about growth mindset business leaders. For your points of comparison, you would go into that fixed mindset business leader section of your reading, and basically you'll be finding 3 specific examples of that. I've given you some examples from the reading. I happen to pick Lee Iacocca, Kenneth Lay, and Jeffrey Skilling, and Paul Kazarian. There are other examples, so feel free to use any 3 that you like. I just wanted to give you a really concrete, specific example. You can use these, or you can find 3 other leaders that were discussed maybe you're more interested in. Second subject, growth mindset business leaders. Once again, to develop this paragraph, you are looking for 3 specific examples of growth mindset business leaders. I have pulled to put in this outline Jack Welch, Lou Gerstner, and Anne Mulcahy. You can use those 3 if that helps you structure your paper. You can just follow this outline exactly, or maybe you have read in that section about some other leaders that you're fascinated by, so you can use other examples. That's fine. So those are the 2 examples of specific compare-contrast outlines. Back into the Moodle site, you have sample outlines, and then I have also given you a sample thesis statement. One for business, that would be number 4, and one for parenting. That would be number 3. So I gave you a guideline sheet discussing what a thesis statement should include, and I also wanted to give you a really specific, concrete example of a thesis statement for each. So that's your assignment. You will see on the site the pre-write in Connect and the rough draft in Connect. You just click on that and you do those. So there's your assignment. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at any time. I will post an office hour for Friday, online office, so you can do that too. All right, good luck and thanks.